Hey gang, Dr. Tom here. I just got asked a really great question by a client, and that question is, what do you say when patients, practice members, get off track and miss an appointment or three? What is the right way to handle this? And I want to tackle this because it's such a great question, and I'm sure that anybody who's been in practice more than 5 minutes has had this experience, right? So here's one of the keys to this whole thing, you guys, right? Let's be clear. Despite what you've been taught at school or what you've heard from others, symptoms, okay, the aches, the pains, the whatever, are not the reason why people come in to see us. Okay, let's be clear upon this, right? It's what those symptoms interfere with that they value. Okay, it's a values compromise is what's really brought them in to see us. And until we can get settled with that and get clear about that, you're going to end up having problems because when somebody comes in, and let's just say you've got a 3 times a week for 6 week, treatment plan set up that they've agreed to, okay? Well, if they get off track, then the most loving thing that you can do, in my humble but very accurate opinion in this example, is that you can hold them accountable, okay? Because great leaders know how to hold people accountable and they realize that it's an important part of the price of leadership to hold people accountable. Now, you can't have accountability without agreement, okay? So you must have agreement, okay? And this, of course, your agreement would be done at of course, everybody knows the answer to this, would be done at your report of findings. As you laid out the treatment program, you would then make it clear with people just exactly what it is they needed to do in order to be accepted as a practice member in your clinic, right? Scarcity consciousness tends to try and hang on to people and stuff, right? Abundance consciousness tends to say, look, you have a challenge that I can help you with, and I want to help you with it. But here's how you play ball in my ball diamond, in my basketball court, whatever your metaphor is, right? Instead of being so concerned about hanging on to each person, you're actually pushing people away by doing that. So you've got to be willing, you guys, to hold them accountable for that. And here is the way to do it in my experience, is you come back and you focus clearly on the values and asking the question properly up front to find out. It might sound something like this. So, Mrs. Jones, I understand you got some problems with your low back, your headaches, your hemorrhoids, whatever her challenge is. And I say, so what is this interfering with that you value? And then just shut up and let them answer, right? Because that is really the key to solving their problem. They're not so curious or interested about solving their back pain. They're curious about what their back pain or their headaches, their hemorrhoids or cancer, whatever they can see you for, is interfering with that they value. Whether it's picking up their grandkids, remember it's their ability to work. And then if they can't work, they can't get paid. They can't get paid, they can't make their mortgage payment, and maybe they're going to lose their home. Like, who knows where the cascade of thoughts comes to for them. But unless you understand that it's values driven, you're never going to get there. So here's exactly the language to use, you guys, okay? Say, Bob, look, we made an agreement that, this was the care plan. I know you've missed a couple of appointments here. And I'm just curious, has something changed about your values around your health? And then just shut up and wait. What do you mean, doc? Say, well, you told me that your health was important to you. You told me that you wanted to get back to playing with your grandkids. We laid out a treatment program that will help you do that, right? Now, if your values around picking up your grandkids, if your values around your health have changed, that's fine. We need to stop, book another appointment so we can have a new conversation about a treatment plan and whether, in fact, I can even be of service to you at that level. But otherwise, we need to get back on track and get rolling. So we need to make those appointments up. If you're not conversing about the values, you guys, you're really missing out on a great opportunity. So please, you guys, let's get clear upon what it is that brings people in to see us. Let's get the answer to this question. What do you say to people when they get off track? Focus on their values and hold them accountable for their greatness, and they will follow you to the ends of the earth.